Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. Great Wednesday, everyone. I'm going to give everyone a few minutes to come log in. Today is August 2nd. Can you believe it? We're in the 8th month, 4 months away before December. It's August. It's August already. It is August. So listen, you guys, let's get started. I am Dr. Tara T. Stallings. I am it is Wisdom Wednesday. I am your host. This is a segment of my Wisdom Wednesday, my Let's Talk Tara podcast that views every fourth Saturday of each month. Here on Wisdom Wednesday, I share nuggets of wisdom regarding every aspect of life that will educate, empower, and inspire you to your next level of greatness. So join me live here on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram at Let's Talk Tara every Wednesday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. You are not loving me right. You are not loving me right. This is what I hear in relationships, whether they are marriage relationships, dating relationships, between siblings, parent relationships, or friends. You are not loving me right. And I want to talk about that today because, see, so many people have a misconception of the word love. Now, love, according to Webster, is a noun. It's an intense feeling of deep affection. Listen to this. It's an intense feeling of deep affection. But the way you get the feeling is through a thought or behavior, which produces the emotions, the intense feeling. Now we understand, if you don't understand, I'm going to share with you today that love is expressed different ways. It's expressed different ways. And there's different types of love. But love in itself produces a feeling based on actions. It produces a feeling based on actions. I'm going to say that. Love produces a feeling based on actions. So it does something. It's a verb. Love does something. It just doesn't say, I love you. It shows, it displays how it loves you. So the problem lies in how one is displaying love to another person. Most people display love the way that they want love to be displayed to them because that's how they know. We respond to people the way that we want people to respond to us. We think about people and how they behave and how they act based on the way we respond and act. But because love has so many different expressions, everyone does not receive or perceive love in the same way. This is why we have all these problems as it relates to love. You are not loving me right. It's what I hear parents tell their children and children tell their parents. You are not loving me right. Is what I hear siblings share about each other. You are not loving me right. It's what I hear people in intimate relationships, where whether it's marriage or they're dating, that you are not loving me right. You are not loving me right. So today, let's talk about why people are not loving each other right. Most people, again, because there are different displays of love, what they what a person gives is not always what a person that they're giving is not what the person needs, because there is a love language. And because there is a love language that people hear love, they receive love, they perceive love. If you don't give that to them, the language that you're speaking may be producing hate, anger, rejection, discontentment, or disappointment. But yet you think you're giving them love. But yet you think that you are giving them love. Everyone has a love language. Everyone has a love language. But not everybody is speaking your language. Everyone is not giving you the love that you receive, that you perceive as love. Are you loving me right? That is what I hear all the time. And most people don't. Because again, we give people what we want to give them and not what they need from us. I'm going to say that again. As it relates to love, most people want to give people the love that they want them to have instead of the love that the person needs, how they perceive love. They're not speaking the right language. They're not speaking the right language. Since there are different expressions of love, then guess what? We have to learn that if we're going to love a person right, we're going to have to love them the way that they need to be loved. And don't tell them, oh, well, that's not what you need. If that's how they receive love, that's what they need. May not be what you want to give, but that's what they need. That's their perception. Because when we talk about love, there's a definition. Love is a commitment. According to, now y'all know, if y'all follow me, I follow the word of God. According to 1 Corinthians 13 verses, chapter 13 verses 4 through 8, and this is the easy read version. Love, remember I said love does something. It does something. Love is patient. So when you love someone, you have to be patient with them. And then you have to understand what patient means. Love is kind. It does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It doesn't do tit for tat. Love doesn't do that. Love, it does not insist on its own way. Hey, let's stop there for a minute. It does not give the person what they want them to have, but it gives it what you want them to have, but it gives the person what they need. It doesn't want to have its own way. It wants to fill your cup. It is not irritable. It's not resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but it rejoices with the truth. And let's talk about the truth. The truth is, for one person, is different for another person, because there's a difference in the truth and a truth. There's a difference. You are not loving me right. It's what I hear from people. You are not loving me right. So learning how to love a person the way that they receive love, their love language, their love language. If I tell you that I like apples, but you like oranges, and oranges are high in vitamin C, and you decide to bring me oranges because you decide that because I need more vitamin C, you want to give me an orange, but yet I don't like oranges, and you bring me apples and you tell me I love you. You bring me oranges instead of apples, but yet you tell me that you love me. I don't understand that language. I understand what I perceive as love. Are you loving me right? So, my question to you today, the people that are in your life, are you loving them right? Or are you giving them what you want to give them instead of what they perceive as love? Are you loving them right? This is Wisdom Wednesday. This is your Wisdom Wednesday weapon. I am Dr. Tara T. Stallings. Remember to join me every Wednesday, noon Eastern Standard Time. If you haven't already, make sure you like and share and like. Follow me on all my social media platforms at Let's Talk Tara. See you guys next Wednesday. Have a great week.